Let's be honest, the problem is with Days of Our Lives. It's a huge one too. Actually, it has a couple major issues, and both of them have been brought to light by the recent non-deaths of Kate, Kayla, and Marlena. The fact that death in Salem has completely lost any meaning is, of course, the first issue. When the ladies return, it appears like no character should believe they are dead either because no spectator any longer buys it when someone dies. The other issue, however, is a huge hole in the program that is shaped like a legacy figure, and it is of an altogether different kind, because throughout everything, Sami was hardly ever addressed and was never seen. Trip and Joey were unable to reach Stephanie in time, and Kayla died so suddenly that neither could make it home in time. The boys nevertheless returned later to support their family. Nevertheless, you should go to the funeral. Rex was there for Kate, Lucas was sent back to jail for the murder of his mother, and even Philip was extensively discussed. Heck, Rex even approached him outside. Sami was unable to return home even though Marlena managed to hang on longer than any of them. Well, the funeral took place off-screen, but Sami was still missing. No one else in town is aware that Marlena is alive. Sami most definitely doesn't, unless she's working with the Demira who are holding her mother hostage. Sami was now unable to return in time to see her mother's passing. It presents a challenge. We received nothing from her despite the fact that her mom, her dad's wife, her aunt, and both of her son's grandmothers passed away. Similar statements may be said about characters like Austin, Billy, and Carrie, but Sami is a figure who is intimately woven into so many facets of Days of Our Lives. She occasionally returns, but while this keeps her more closely attached to the picture than other characters, it doesn't provide us with much else. We had a Sami/Lucas reunion and love tale with her last visit, but there was no plot. As a result, when Lucas' treachery was revealed at the wedding and Sami took off, we felt essentially nothing. She hasn't appeared in the show for a variety of lame reasons, however she did declare she would never return to Salem after she left. But why didn't the show simply kill her off if that's the case? At this point, it is essentially impossible to rationalize Sami's absence during the most traumatic moments. And in no way is this a criticism on Alison Sweeney. She always makes her Hallmark fare enjoyable to watch, and she faithfully returns Hurricane Sami to Salem. But something needs to be done if she can't return to Days of Our Lives for more than a brief appearance here and there, and that doesn't necessarily correlate with significant emotional periods for other characters. So why not put an end to her? Sweeney should return for a grand send-off. Send her off with a murder mystery that Hannah Swenson would be proud of if possible. We can all agree that Sami has annoyed enough people throughout the years. Ejin might be a suspect as well as a sad ex. Nicole too. It would be fascinating to see her response. For a large portion of Salem, Sami's loss would be terrible. She could pass away in a whirlwind that rocks the community for years to come and provides us with a wealth of moving emotional beats. And make it irreversible. Redistribute meaning to death. Sami would be the ideal character to use if there ever was one. Given that Sweeney would be preoccupied with other tasks, they couldn't simply flip a switch to bring her back. It would bring the show back down to earth, give Sami an actual reason for not being around, and if Alison Sweeney is free to return for appearances here and there, she could always pop in as, say, EJ or Johnny's conscience, much like John Abbott did for years over on The Young and the Restless. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.